Hello, World Wide Web users, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About. That's the episode. What? You were expecting more? Sorry, my parent company is a sellout and sold my show to the same people that own THQ Nordic. They're going to use the money to invest in crypto, and now that I'm with a company that isn't awful in all things business, I'm actually on paid leave. It's crazy how much crypto has changed the industry for me. Without Square Enix's investment, I wouldn't be with a company that doesn't exploit its employees and its fans. Yeah, crypto doesn't have any place in gaming. Cryptocurrencies, one of the most talked about topics consistently on Twitter. Cryptocurrency is a form of online currency that's more of an investment than actual currency. You can buy coins for different prices at different amounts, and different factors contribute to a certain prescribed worth in USD or other world currencies per coin, which constantly fluctuates. Most cryptocurrencies can't be used as conventional currencies, but do offer a way to earn more money should you be smart with your investments. In concept, this is good. In concept. In reality, they come with a myriad of their own issues, such as carbon emission, energy usage, contributing to chip shortages, internet scams, and more. While not all cryptocurrencies are scams, fraudulent activities and pyramid schemes run abundant throughout the industry. Cryptocurrency is advertised as a cash grab after all, and who, in particular, takes interest in get-rich-quick schemes like these? Nothing shows how much a company likes to exploit their fans than Konami literally refusing to use any of their IPs other than Yu-Gi-Oh!, then releasing an NFT collection of them for the few fans still left. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are like cryptocurrencies, but you buy them with cryptocurrency. It's an image, it claims to give digital ownership, and it's notorious for typically being horrendously ugly, cheap, or lazy, while also costing thousands, or even upwards of millions of dollars at times. Similar to cryptocurrency, NFTs are plagued with scams alongside its own plethora of issues, such as stolen art, false digital scarcity, and the ridiculous means by which to get them, compared to the free alternative of saving the image through a web browser. Since their popularization, the topic of NFTs in video games has been discussed to death. This includes a theoretical system where items from one game can be transported to another and used in that one. On top of that, you could sell your item for real money. Sounds nice, right? Here's why that wouldn't work. Ubisoft already tried that, but saw how much integration, programming, balancing, and money it would take, to the point where a handful of items would require an unjustifiable amount of work and time and money for something they weren't sure would even profit as well as everyone said it would. So they released the NFT collection as its own standalone thing, known as Ubisoft Quartz. It didn't sell well and was a complete waste of resources, literally having only sold around 700 USD. The service is still up to date and is completely worthless. Now, Ubisoft isn't the only major player to dabble in crypto. Konami released NFT collections for their most popular IPs at one point, such as one for Castlevania, an IP that hasn't gotten an actually new game in several years. Because Konami will do anything with their IPs as long as it brings in money except for make a new game. Now, this one actually didn't bomb, selling around 160,000, which is far less than a new game would have made. And since then, the price of the NFTs have depreciated. Imagine buying into a cash grab, and the only person that benefits from it benefits so little that it actually gives valid reasoning for Konami to release a new game. If you want money, literally just use your IPs for what your fans want. While 160,000 sounds like a lot, Konami literally makes an estimate of 906,000 USD a day from Yu-Gi-Oh! Alone. NFTs aren't doing anything for them. While not all companies have dabbled in or considered crypto and NFTs, some have dove in head first. Just recently, Square Enix sold their entire Western division for $300 million to invest in NFTs. moments before the market crashed. Yeah, they sold companies such as Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal, losing IPs such as Deus Ex and Tomb Raider. They later moved on to say that the money they received would go towards crypto. Square Enix has this weird thing where they can't make a good business decision and also automatically assumes their games always underperform. Overall, an absurd situation, especially considering they got $300 million when the total worth of the Tomb Raider franchise is $2.9 billion. And this is just the surface of crypto's involvement in gaming. Small, obscure startup companies releasing 2020-era mobile quality games or worse, offering either to earn you crypto for playing or to grant you access to or usage for exclusive NFTs. Bad games whose only gimmick is the promise that you can make money playing them, which, as seen before, is a scam. At one point, a fan-made Bored Ape NFT fighting game was in the works, and footage had been released for it and everything. It made the claim that you could play as any Bored Ape character from the entire collection as long as you owned one yourself, and supposedly had 777 characters in it at the time the demo footage was released. However, just like the actual Bored Apes, there was really only one character, lazily reskinned a bunch of times. Everyone in the trailer had the same moveset as well, and to top it all off, the game looked horrible. It was just a poorly designed monkey model plastered over a free fighting game template on whatever engine they were using. More recently, an official game called Otherside was theorized, with a site set up where people could buy plots of land in-game with ApeCoin, then own that land when the game came out. It was supposed to come out in April, and we still haven't seen anything regarding Silksong. Wait. Anyways, I digress, a bunch of people likely were scammed. From what was shown in the CGI trailer, it was possible that this whole project could have been high quality with an actual team behind it. However, NFT integration would likely turn whatever product actually came out of it into a slogfest of microtransactions and diminishing returns on a play-to-earn basis. And that is crypto and gaming. There's not a lot to talk about, because surprisingly, while most video game companies are greedy, they're not this greedy. So most of the examples I could use are grimy, copy and paste, play-to-earn games. And while I may look at those in the future, it would just be too repetitive. While crypto and NFTs in and of themselves come with their own issues already, they gain a whole new set of issues when incorporated into games, whether it be in the background or as a concept for a game. On top of that, most gamers have displayed a distaste or general disinterest for NFTs and crypto. In the world of gaming, crypto and NFTs have held to the same stigma as microtransactions, which is to say, a negative reception. Meanwhile, the crypto field is still trying to pander to an audience that, quite frankly, is more interested in making fun of them on social media than actually taking them seriously. You can't sell a product to a demographic that's decided it doesn't want it. On that note, I'm going to go back to my paid leave. Later. Hello guys, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and Let's Talk About is back after a 6-month hiatus. I feel more motivated to do this, music, all my other side projects on the channel more than ever. I might even get back into streaming, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider subscribing, and thank you. See ya.